Hello everybody. Um, as you can see, I had to bring my pretty little aloe plant inside. They don't like water very much, and it's rained the last 3 days here. Pretty much nonstop. Not hard rains and not thunderstorms, which is actually unusual for this time of year here, but just nice steady rain, which is good. I mean, we needed it. It was really starting to get dry here, so everything's greening up again, and that's a good thing. But I didn't want my aloe plant to die, so I brought her in, and she's doing fine. Anyway, the purpose of this post is not to talk about my aloe. I wanted to show you some of the books that I picked up at a used bookstore the other day. I have not read any of these, so I can't give my opinions or my views on them. But I wanted to see if any of you have read them, and if you guys can tell me whether they were worth the money or not. But I got all these books for less than $30, so I was thrilled. Anyway, The Magical Household by Scott Cunningham and David Harrington. I just think this looks like a great book. It kind of goes room by room in your household and tells you different things that you can do, different spells and rituals for your home. So I'm actually really looking forward to reading this one. I think it'll be good. Plus, I like Cunningham's books from what I've read so far. Now, I'm certainly not ready for advanced candle magic, but basically at this bookstore they did not have a huge New Age pagan selection. So I just bought every single book they had that looked worthy of reading. So Ray Buckland, Advanced Candle Magic. I do love candles. They're actually a pretty big part of my practice. I always have a candle lit. So, I figured I could learn something from this at the very least. Maybe not anything usable at this point, but knowledge is a good thing. I'm excited about reading this one too because I'm really interested in familiars. I just think this will be a fun book to read. How many of you guys have found your familiar? And if so, what kind of an animal is it? I thought that I had maybe found my familiar because a kitty cat was dropped off at my parents' house and we were going to take it in, but then we found out that it would raise our rent astronomically and we had to pay a non-refundable fee. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't afford that. So no kitty cat for us. So right now all we have is a hamster. But anyway, I do think this book will be a fun read, and I'm actually looking forward to it. The Complete Book of Spells, Ceremonies, and Magic, and I've actually never heard of this author, but I flipped through it, and there's some actually really interesting pictures in here. Pictures of covens and some of the practices that they have. And it looks like pictures from African tribes, maybe South American tribes, various things. The pictures look rather old-fashioned, and I think a lot of these were taken like in the 70s. But the book's been republished several times, so I think the last time was in the late 90s. But it talks about the Kabbalah, it talks about different things. I think this is just kind of a different spells and ceremonies from different cultures type video. Another Scott Cunningham book, Spellcrafts. I'm actually really looking forward to this one too. I love it when Charming Pixie Flora shows us, how-to videos, like the different crafts that she always has that she shows us how to do. We've done so many of them. And this is a book completely about different crafts that you can do. So I'm going to probably actually read this one first so I can find more things that I can do with my kids this summer, because they still have another month before they go back to school. Well, Parker anyway. Moon Magic by DJ Conway. I think this is a recommendation from quite a few people, so I was really thrilled to have found this one. Like I said, I haven't read anything yet, but I think this will be a really good read. It looks like it goes through all the different types of moons. Storm Moon, Mead Moon, Storm Moon. Oh, I just said that, didn't I? Ice Moon, Wolf Moon. This should be really good. I'm actually looking forward to Blue Moons, Blood Moons. Yeah, this should be great. I'm excited to read this one too. Hey, I got some good books, guys. And finally, Magic and Rituals of the Moon by Adane McCoy. I haven't really heard much about this book, but I'm always feeling a bit lost on what to do with Sabbat, or not Sabbats, but Esbats. So I think these will help. But anyway, if you guys have any opinions about these books, if you've read any of them, and want to give me a little review, by all means, please do. I would appreciate it. And I'll let you know what I think of them when I get through them. Blessed be, guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.